Well, hey guys, I'm now joined by the lovely Jona and Claire from YACHT. Guys, welcome.
Hi.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for having
Hello.
us.
Yes.
It's lovely to have you. Thank you very much. I love your gorgeous leather jacket.
Oh, thank you.
We've started to kind of rug up a little bit because it's dark and it's kind of cool in regional Australia at night time.
I'm discovering.
Your impressions of Groovin The Moo festival so far?
Wow.
100% beautiful. 100%.
Really?
Beautiful,
Even
yeah.
the flies?
Oh, even the flies.
I haven't even-
The flies are charming. How many flies you have here?
I feel like we haven't seen flies, but also we haven't been hanging out in this horse barn
That's-
like you have all day,
Yeah,
I
why
imagine.
are you here? There's lots of flies.
Well, we
here.
there's
thought
one.
it was kind of an authentic kind of set to have here. You know, we are kind of
Authentic in what way?
in the middle of the country in Australia. There is a horse literally just behind you over there.
It's not called Groovin The Nay.
No, it's not called Groovin The Moo. We need some cows, don't we? So it can be authentically Groovin The Moo.
Okay.
Right, yes. I need like a cow butt right here somewhere.
Yes, that would be very
The tail
cool. Or a
end of a
mechanical
cow.
bull even. Would be good.
If we're being,
Kind of
if we're being
cheating.
ambitious.
So, okay, let's just sort of talk through YACHT and
Okay.
your band. You've been around for a while, Johnny. You obviously started out.
Not so obvious, but
No-
yes, I did start it by myself.
Yeah.
He
So-
looks like he's 8, so.
But it's been about 10 years or so, I think, since
Yeah.
you started
That's
YACHT.
true. It's almost exactly 10
Yeah,
years.
yeah.
Well, 10 and a half.
And then, Claire, you joined, was it about 5 years ago or so?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. So tell us about YACHT and about your music. And it's more than just music, though, isn't it? It's kind of this philosophy and
It's a whole lifestyle.
it's a whole lifestyle.
It's a whole lifestyle.
Yeah. Yacht is a code word for anything the two of us do. So it could be design to writing books to making movies and short films to
Our thoughts, our deepest, most intimate thoughts,
our feelings,
Wow.
our personal philosophies,
our actions.
our diet? No.
No.
We'll draw the line there.
No diet.
Firstly, though, where did YACHT come from? Is it an acronym for
It is, yes.
Yeah.
It means Young Americans Challenging High Technology.
And what-
YACHT.
why that? Where did that come from?
It actually came from a weird alternative school in Portland, Oregon. It's shrouded in mystery. Let's just leave it at that. Let's not go into it. Yeah.
And you're from Oregon, is that right?
Yeah. We live in Los Angeles now, but yeah,
Okay.
we both grew up in Portland, Oregon.
And I also read something about like a triangle, a geographical triangle.
Yes.
Tell-
the
what is that-
Western American Utopian Triangle.
That's what we call it.
That's what we call
For
it.
short.
For short. Well, it's a longer way of saying it, but it's for short. It's Portland, Oregon, where we're from originally. Marfa, Texas, which is
Okay.
a small town in the West Texas desert where we kind of came together spiritually, philosophically, creatively.
And physically.
And physically. And then Los Angeles, California, which is where we live now. So it's a graven triangle in the wide Western utopia that is Western America.
So tell me how you guys kind of first got together, how you came to join YACHT.
Well,
We were randomly paired together in a show we played together in Los Angeles in 2003 or 4.
yeah, back when Jona played by himself, I was in a different band.
Okay.
And then I opened up for him, if you can imagine. And
Best support act ever.
and weirdly, like my band at the time was so impressed by what YACHT was at the time that we ended up having a band meeting a couple weeks later where we discussed explicitly how we could be more like YACHT.
Wow.
And I promise that it was not some kind of like nefarious scheme on my part that I ended up in this band.
Because
I was just absorbed into it, sort of after years of
Right.
collaboration. But
so you kind of manifested it almost in a
weirdly,
way.
yeah, I don't know. I was like, this is what I want.
I want it back.
He wants it back, apparently.
If I can go to heaven, let me go to LA. The far West Texas desert or an Oregon summer day.
Tell me about your music. So the most recent studio record for you guys came out a couple of years ago now, Shangri-La.
Yep. Yeah, we've put out 5 records in total. The
Yep.
last 2 were on DFA Records,
Yep.
a beautiful label that we're so honored to be a part of.
World's greatest label.
World's greatest label.
Number one. Number one on the charts.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we have this philosophy as a band where we just say yes to everything that is offered to us.
That is
Okay.
feasible.
That is feasible, spiritually and financially. And so we've just been on the road kind of nonstop ever since that record came out because people have continued to ask us to be places. We're here, for example. But so yeah, it's been a couple years since we made a record.
Yeah.
But that time just flies
Yeah,
by when you're
yeah.
traveling as much as we do.
Yeah. And what's the craziest thing then with that philosophy that you've said yes to in recent years?
Oh my God.
Traveling through rural China, just the two of us, yeah. Playing shows to
Wow.
people who had never seen a Westerner before in their lives.
Oh my
So, yeah,
goodness.
playing shows on the Tibetan plateau, like, it's our policy has taken us to very weird corners of the world. It's been all positive and awesome.
Incredible.
We also did a series of shows in the U.S. that was just for children. We said
Oh,
yes
yeah,
to
yeah.
that. That was weird.
There's a popular children's TV show called Yo Gabba Gabba.
Yep,
Do you guys
yep.
have it here?
Yes,
yeah. So
we
yeah, we
sure
did a
do.
tour with them. Where
Amazing.
They wheeled us out on a stage and this like huge video wall parted, and then we played for 4 minutes. It was great.
To like thousands of 8-year-olds who were like,
Amazing.
"What?"
And how do
I
they
hate this.
compare to the typical kind of yacht
Oh,
audience
they're
that you're used to?
much worse. Horrible little people.
So hard to please children.
Would
They
it be-
really did. They don't
No,
respond to
They
heavy
were great.
bass.
They were great. They were great.
Would it be fair to say that you guys aren't parents yet?
No.
No.
Not yet.
We don't believe in the idea or the reality of children.
We have a cat.
But you were once children yourselves, though.
No.
Donna came out of the womb looking exactly like
Exactly
this.
as you are
He's
now.
been wearing the same shirt for 32 years. It looks good.
So, back to kind of like records and stuff. Obviously, you spent the last couple of years touring and going to some incredible places and having amazing experiences. Do you still try and write while you're on the road, or are you inspired to kind of produce new music?
Great question. The answer is no. I don't know. I think that we used to be a bit more ambitious about trying to get a lot of stuff done
Yeah.
while we were on the road, and I think that now we're just trying to enjoy it
Yeah.
while we can. We're always kind of busy and doing stuff, but we manage ourselves, so there's all this little logistical operation is constantly pulling on us.
Yeah.
We're control freaks. We try to do everything ourselves. So
Yeah.
from like graphic design to everything. So
Yeah, more likely it's like we're on a plane and Jona is like feverishly designing a t-shirt that needs to be printed the next day, and
we try to redesign like the video for our shows every time we play.
Yeah.
So I think right now our process is sort of we have to set aside time if we want to write new music. So we have to like create this defined space and
Sure.
time. Yeah.
It can't kind of be sort of throughout kind of everyday life, on the road and stuff now.
we're definitely always thinking about it though.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's little notes that lead to songs.
Well, you must see so many amazing things that must be so inspiring.
Yeah.
It's true. It's
Yeah.
true. We see a lot of things. We've been a lot of places and we rock them all. Just kidding.
Ew.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Tell me about the yacht show. What can the Groovin The Moo audience expect to see tonight from you guys?
A lot of blood.
Really?
Yeah, not ours. Yeah.
Exceedingly
record.
violent. Extremely violent.
Yeah.
No, a lot of, it's a very interactive show. There's video elements. We try to make physical contact with the audience as much as possible. A lot of touching and manipulating of personal space. There's 4 people on the stage.
4 human beings.
Human beings.
Yeah.
4 human beings. Video. Did I say that? Video.
Well,
There's some music as well.
okay.
Some, just a little bit.
a little bit. What
Thrown
about
in.
outfits?
Ooh.
Any?
Well,
do you,
you-
if these
I
your-
think you're looking at it.
This is
For
your
me.
stage outfit?
For me, yeah.
Right.
Sometimes you change. There are changes. There are costume changes.
We stick to a very strict black and white palette,
Okay.
mostly.
Yeah. And what's the? I think I may have read years ago that you used a PowerPoint, an old school PowerPoint
yeah, yeah,
presentation.
yeah.
So what are some of the kind of crazy things that you integrate in your live shows?
We like to use things that we like to misuse things. So,
Right.
for instance, PowerPoint was not made for rock shows.
No.
But it's fun to try to make it fit into that category. And yeah, we use Keynote, which is like whatever. This is boring. It's a Mac version of PowerPoint. But anyway,
Prefer Mac products.
yeah, whatever. We use it still sometimes.
Yeah, we totally do. And,
We like to communicate with the audience, and so that's a semi-effective tool.
Yeah.
and we also like to push people outside of their expectations of what happens during a rock concert. So
Yeah.
showing them where we live on a map, asking them questions, interacting with them with these video components that we build in Keynote is a good way of just kind of knocking people out of their orbit a little bit and making them ask themselves what they expect from a band.
You guys seem like such kindred spirits. I mean, was it kind of so amazing when you sort of got together? And obviously, you're both very passionate about this sort of stuff. And
This guy? You kidding?
I don't know.
I don't even like him. No, yeah, we are. We are kindred spirits. It's hard to tell. We've been sort of collaborating for so many years at this point
Yeah.
that we've become.
I don't know where she stops and where I start.
Yes, I can almost see that. And then just just finally, with all of your travels, you play, you're in regional Australia playing this festival with, a heap of much loved Australian local bands and also some really great international acts as well. Who's really inspiring you guys musically right now? Which bands are you really into?
Mostly our friends' bands.
Yeah?
Yeah. We're really lucky to be, huge fans of two people who actually play in our band, Bobby Birdman and Jeffrey Jerusalem, solo artists that are great. Yeah.
True. And we're also lucky to share a record label with a lot of our favorite bands. So
Yeah.
That's
Shit
helpful.
Robot.
Shit Robot has a new track out right now that's very, very good. Yeah.
We have awesome peers.
Yeah, awesome. Well, it has been really fun speaking with you both, and I cannot wait to see what your show is going to be like tonight. I'm sure it's going to be as fun as we've heard right now.
It's outrageous.
It's outrageous. Enjoy the rest of your time in Australia,
Thank you.
and best of luck with everything in the future.
Thanks so much.
And cut.